Betty Bookworm. Here we go again, my, another musical review. Betty Bookworm, yeah, we're doing this again. I hope ABBA the band doesn't sue. Yeah, I'll be broken hearted, screwed for monetization started. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Remember the last two musical reviews where I said really nice things about the shows? Yeah, that's not the case this week. I just want to start by saying I don't hate Mamma Mia. I can't hate Mamma Mia. Why? If I hated Mamma Mia, my mother and I would have no soundtrack to listen to on our way up to West Virginia for family reunions. We bonded over the Mamma Mia soundtrack. I tried to get her to listen to Repo the Genetic Opera, and it didn't stick. I also want to make it clear, this is a review of the show, not the movie. I may use some stills from the movie, but this is about the show. So I won't mention the fact that Meryl Streep was the only saving grace in that film. I won't mention the fact that Pierce Brosnan cannot sing. And I definitely will not bring up the fact that my favorite song, Thank You for the Music, was taken out of the movie and just moved to the credits. Definitely won't bring any of that up. Let's talk about the story. The main plot is about a girl named Sophie who's getting married in a couple of days and would really like her biological father to walk her down the aisle. The only problem is she's never met her biological father. And according to her mom's diary, there are 3 men who could possibly be her dad. So she invites all 3 of them to the wedding. When her mother Donna sees her former lovers, she's confronted with emotional and painful memories. And wacky wedding disco Grecian hijinks ensue. Now, before I get too negative, I do want to talk about a couple of things that I actually like about the play. I really like Donna. She's a well-written, well-developed, and pretty likable character. She's a strong female protagonist, and she seems like she would be a lot of fun to play in this show. The songs are really good. I mean, this was a jukebox musical for ABBA, and ABBA songs are always fun and entertaining, so I really enjoy them. Of course, there are way too many songs in this show, but we'll get to that later. The ending is actually really appropriate and very sweet. Sophie never actually finds out who her dad is. The 3 men just kind of agree to share her. You know, they all take on the role as dad. It's a bit of a Hollywood happy ending, but it works for this show. Now the things I had issues with. The story is kind of hard to buy into. I'm sorry, but a wedding is like a really important thing in a person's life. And the fact that Sophie wants a relative stranger to walk her down the aisle, I mean, the person that walks you down the aisle should be a person that's been there for you and has kind of been a big supporting role in your life, and she doesn't even know this guy or these 3 guys. I just don't buy it. There are characters and there are plot devices. Characters shouldn't be plot devices. It's lazy writing. And this show is full of human plot devices. Or as I like to call them, pretty plot devices. The first time we see these pretty plot devices is during the song Honey, Honey. Sophie is talking to her 2 best friends, whose names I don't even remember, and basically uses them as exposition minions. They are only there so that Sophie can reveal her plan to find her real dad to the audience. 2 of the dads are even pretty plot devices. One is just a booty call for one of Donna's annoying friends, and the other's homosexuality is played up for laughs. And speaking of pretty plot devices, Sophie is kind of one herself. Her wedding is the driving force of the plot, and she takes a backseat to Donna's love story. It's not that we don't get a lot of characterization from Sophie. We get a little, it's just I feel like we needed more. And the sad part is, I think we could have gotten a lot more of Sophie's backstory if it wasn't for the stupid subplots surrounding Donna's friends, Tanya and Rosie. Tanya and Rosie are so... You know what? I'm gonna need a minute to collect my thoughts. Enjoy the next song parody. I literally can't right now. I don't hate the show, though it's really not great. The music's pretty good, and it ends the way it should. The plot moves kinda slow. Some characters I really hate. Their arcs are just a mess. They're plain superfluous. Too many songs wreck this play. Sure as my name is Betty. But when push comes to shove, jukebox shows are hard to love. Jukebox musicals are difficult, to say the least. You basically have to create a plot and characters around already established pop songs. Sometimes it can work, and other times it just doesn't. Though I have to say, when the songs work in the show, they really work. The Winner Takes It All, Lay All Your Love on Me, Chiquitita, Mamma Mia. One could argue that these songs only work because the lyrics are slightly changed, but nevertheless, they still work. But other songs, like Dancing Queen, are just thrown in there to give the audience a nostalgic boner. And some characters are in the show just to sing these songs. Tanya and Rosie are just vehicles for the songs Super Trooper, Does Your Mother Know, and Take a Chance on Me. And can I just say that I am so angry that the song Does Your Mother Know was left in the film, but Thank You for the Music got shoved into the credits. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't bring up the film. Sorry. These songs and characters create subplots that I just don't care about. I don't care if Tanya wants to seduce a boy toy, and I don't care if Rosie wants Donna's sloppy seconds. And the writers didn't really care either because both of these subplots are quickly done away with. And though I love the music in the show, there are just too many songs. It's like watching a concert, not a musical. In summation, if you like good music and a strong female protagonist, then I really do recommend this show. But if you like good story and a strong supporting cast, then I wouldn't waste my time. Thanks for watching. I'm Betty Bookworm and I read way too much into things. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to work on my Stevie Nicks musical. I call it Dreams of a Wild Heart on Fire with a Landslide. It's a working title. Thank you all for watching my book reviews. Thanks for all the likes and views. I bet you all are wondering why we put this song at the end. I guess we'll just pretend that the film didn't shove this song to where the credits began. Oh no, I swear I didn't mean to mention that dumb film again.